And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Diablo Resurrected live stream. We are continuing season 9 of Ladder. Trying to, not really trying to wrap them up or trying to get them into a level 99 or anything like that. I'm just kind of trying to farm, get some high ruins if we can. I'm not trying to give away anything either because I'm down to my last ruin, high ruin, and I have enough with my online character and my not my ladder character and my non-ladder character to make a CTA call to arms that I wanna create and be able to utilize with both of my druids as an offhand weapon. I'll still keep the Heart of the Oak as the main weapon, but then switching off just to use battle orders and battle command to buff up the character before we go into battle. I still need 5 socket phase blade. I think I do have one in my off ladder character, but I would have to on socket, not on socket, on gem 5 socket item. So we could do that, or we could try to find one in the meantime. See what's going on. Chaos run. They started a while ago. Oh, best nightmare. War travelers for a Gaul. If I had a Gaul up, I would actually do that. Actually, I think I ended up trading my war travelers for, I forgot what ruin it was. Oh no, it was for a torch. Got my druid torch, and I thought, I'm like, heck, I'm gonna get all the benefits of a torch. I'll kill up my war travelers. Leveling in cows. Leveling in cows. Reaper, an HOC, Hell Rush, that's Chaos 96, AC 30. The other thing I actually wanted to do too was try to see if I can get some keys to either drop from Needlahuk. Is Needlahuk one of the people who can drop the keys? The last key. And I forget what the other character is. Let's see. Nothing interesting for now, so I'm just gonna go in there and do a little bit of farming.
Good afternoon.
Drop these. I'll come back and grab them later. So yeah, so I have a Mal, but I need that for my CTA. And everything else I don't really. Oh, yesterday, actually, we did get this ruin to drop. We were going down on the Countess run, and literally on the last group of enemies before getting to level 5, this was dropped by just a random enemy. Not even a ghost. I think it was just either it was one of the archers, the female archers, or one of those little gremlins running around. So one or the other one, they dropped it. I was like, wow, first ever Sir Ruin to ever drop for me in any game. Um, I want to trade this one because I already have one offline. I don't know if I want to create an obedience in this one because I kind of need my mercenary to be able to heal me. I'm ruin all the way over here. Typically, I want to say it's down this way. I think these guys hitting me just brought up my shilling armor. Yep. It's that one.
I can't carry anymore.
Three socket flail. Hmm. I don't think people keep an eye out for 3 sockets. 4 sockets. Here we go. Also that. Let's see if he's usually down on this side. Idiot. That's what I like about using twisters. You can kind of stun lock them and then just move in for the kill. Alright, so he's not here. typically go up first, but let's check. I forgot I actually had birds too. I think they're supposed to blind enemies and be good scouters. I don't know how effective they'll be in a hell level or hell level 90. I think we found him. Yeah, he's exploding bodies left and right. Let's go ahead and put up a portal here in case he ends up getting lucky with a explosion. He almost got me. Dang, dude. Oh, and he almost got my merc.
Hello.
The more of these guys we get rid of, the harder it makes to be able to fight him, because he's got a whole bunch of courses he can explode on us and just annihilate us. What I typically like doing is beating him up on one side and then come and go the other way. Okay. Pop this. Hold on.
I shall keep my end of things forever.
Yeah, that was easy. We dropped a bunch of money, but no key. Once you actually get to him, it's easy, but like I said, it's just you gotta be careful to not get killed by that corpse explosion. It's probably one of the better abilities in the game. Let me do Frigid Highlands while I'm here. I was playing this area and I actually got my first ever Shaco to land in not against Shanks, but against the one a little further south. Did I take that out? I got. So with this guy down here. And it wasn't even the champion. I think one of his underlings here, one of these little demon guys, dropped my first ever Shaco. And it was one of those just like the sword, like that golden brown kind of color. And so it's a unique Shaco. And it had a ton of buffs, ton +2 skills, resist, recovery, additional life, defense. The only thing that sucked, it was ethereal. On my bird side.
Not in town. Hello. Not here.
Go play. I've actually gotten this. This would be a good early sword for like a sorceress, or maybe even a if you did not have a spirit yet with your with my druid even, and I was going for like a fire druid, this would be good. I don't know if I want to keep it. I'll drop it for now. I don't know if I want to trade it to somebody. Or I don't even know if somebody would have a want for it. Nothing. Here we go. And they're gonna make me map out the whole thing. Let's go this way just to make sure it's not on this side somewhere. Sometimes you gotta give these ghosts a little bit of space. 'Cause they do mana drain you. Alright, let's get that amulet. Yes, I can. How's this on the side? Okay, let's see if this amulet is any good.
Stay a while and listen.
2% life stolen per hit, 11 to strength, lightning resist, iris, 30, all that. 47 defense, that's pretty good. I wish I had something else. This one has defense and strength, so yeah. I'll sell both of those.
Good day.
Let's put this up for trade. See if we can get me like a pull or a fall. Let's see if I can get a fall for it. I don't think I have fall. Okay, let me see if I can get a fall. I would typically ask for a pole ruin. Let me ask for a fall and see. Alright, Immortal King Helmet. Or a fall. I think I'll do the exact same run and hopefully somebody bites on it. Oh, Lem Ruin. You know, we're getting lucky today, guys. We find our first Sir Ruin ever at the beginning of yesterday's stream, and today we find a Lem Ruin. That's freaking awesome. Feel like that kind of like he's not gonna drop a key because we got that Lem Ruin. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather get what we got and get that key at a different time, but I just feel it that the luck element of the game won't let me have the key and the Lem Ruin at the same time. Alright, so they're not here. Like last time. And last time we found them to the right. But then we'll go left this time. He might actually be here. Let's draw some of these guys out. I don't want corpse explosions going on. He might be here. Let's see. Yeah, he is. Okay, we better get out of here. Stay over here where there's no corpses. There he is. I don't want to go through all the corpses. Alright. Legendary mallet. No key. I called it. There was no way they were gonna let me have the key and the Lem rune at the same on the same run.
Salutations. Hello.
Alright, what do we get? Lightning.
Good day.
Ethereal. I like the damage. 75 to 91. I don't like the fact that it's ethereal. The life. Besides the life. All that.
At your service.
Alright, Frigid Highlands. I say Shanks did not drop anything. Actually, we need a couple of these. I know this is Tancred's whatever, but why can't we ever get like Tancred's boots? I want to check out that Colossus Bulge. We'll be back.
Not in town. Hello.
Yeah. Trinkets Cowbill. Why can't we get I think the shoes are the hobnails. I would like to get the hobnails. So many masks and his weapon drop, but you never get the chest armor or the headpiece. Let me drop these two here. I'll be right back for them. I want to grab that Colossus Bulge and see if it's socketed. Does not have sockets. Pretty good damage. Cards 9 to 10.
Not here.
I'll put that to good use.
We still have single sim. Alright, so he died and then leaving. Oh, that's a nice Acto. wasn't even there. That's just the the merc. I think I'll keep the am. I don't really want the it's ruin. I think I have one of those. Yeah, I do. Let's see what's going on online. Okay, people dropped off. Room, cows, magnet. What do we do? Where's oh, dang. Like I'm the only one here. Oh, this is pretty cool. At least there's no assassin here, cause damn. That's kind of like no fun. You flail. I think that's it. All the cows are dead. There we go. Little stragglers. Kill. What I kind of noticed too is that if you take these tiaras, coronets, diadems to the girl from the first from the bro camp, the blacksmith, he will, if you use that quest, that one-time quest ability, he will put abilities into that specific item. As long as it's not socketed, as long as it's not doesn't have any other magic effects like life leech, +2 skills, anything like that. As long as if it's just an ordinary black or white tiara, coronet, or diadem, she will add some pretty cool effects to it. And again, it's just to kind of look at the draw on what she ends up putting on there. But if you get one of those three, typically she ends up putting something pretty good on them. That's been my experience. Got ran out of my right here. Let's see, Vex for a mosaic. Or OC. Vex are so rare. Not a lot of people actually offer them out for trade that he might actually get that full mosaic for Vex. Or open socket monarch for a pull. Yeah, I've done that. And you'll typically get that. And it looks like he did because he's already gone. That's that's probably where we were. And not a lot of people on right now. This new one? Oh damn! Everybody jumped on that one. All right. Let me see if anybody built bite on this. I need a fall, but I think a lamb is a little bit higher than that. So I'm gonna see if somebody will give me the next two down. Or foul. I was thinking of getting a metamorphosis for my druid. Wouldn't even be for this druid; it would be for my non-ladder druid. But it's a druid only ruin word, so I'd have to get it here, and then it'd be available for non-ladder once the ladder ends. But yeah, if somebody bites on it, I think I'd definitely be down. Get rid of this one. It's ethereal. I did the same thing with this tiara, but it was ethereal. I probably shouldn't have done it. But yeah, look at this. So this is a tiara, and with that same quest line, I was able to put cheap put 1/2 all assassin skills, 20 to enhance defense or damage. Pretty good. A lot of good stuff in there. That's only gonna make some here. Alright. Or it'll be and a ton of these keys. I think that's we could trade. That's another thing. Maybe I can trade for one of the third level keys. That's one thing I've got to Berserker Axe 4. I thought it was four that was good, but it's actually 5 and 6 open sockets. But I don't currently have a quest in normal nightmare or hell with the ability. I've already used all three of them, so I'll probably have to do this with either a different character or in a non-ladder character once ladder ends. Uh, all right.
The Order welcomes you.
Somebody did come. Let me get it. Ruin. Again, I'm asking for a fall and co, and I need a fall to be able to create metamorphosis. There you go. Easy peasy.
Thanks.
So literally, it's just that easy, guys. People will, I mean, not have no use. Oh, crap, dude, for reals. I have a service bite offline. Nice, dude. Let me see if I have something for you. I should probably get rid of this. Do I have a sorcerer's one? I think I might have had that sorcerer. That's assassin. I do not, unfortunately. I think I did, and I gave it away. Oh, that's a necromancer. Yeah, I don't have anything I can give you, buddy. I'm sorry. Thank you. That was nice. Cause I literally, obviously, I was trading down with the lem. You need 3 falls and one of the gems to create a lem. 3 falls, and a co is below even a fall. I think the way it goes is hell creates an io creates a lum. 3 lums create a fall, I want to say. No, 3 lums create, yeah. No, 3 lums create a co. And then 3 co's create a fall, and then 3 falls create a lem. So literally, there would have been on these 2 are the bottom ones. So, and obviously, she has no use for the service bite. This is pretty cool. What is shape shifting? 10 life stolen per hit. 33% chance of open wounds. 1 to feral rage. This is good for an attack type of physical, like attack druid. And that's kind of the whole reason I want a metamorphosis, because I kind of want to create one. That's kind of how I started the whole ladder, wanting to do fire druid hit. Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Once you actually get it done, you gotta leave, because obviously you still have the for sale sign in there, so you gotta get out of there. Forgot about that. You kind of have to go into your own game and put stuff away, because otherwise other people will come, because they don't know that you've already sold it. Your game's still under the same name. Yeah, so let me put these up here too. So we gave up the lamb for this fall and a bow. And here's how I'm gonna do it. The other word I need is at shams. Shams gonna be really hard to get, but that sir that I got dropped yesterday, like I said, we already traded for a sir, and we're able to get a bramble for our merc. So if he's wearing a bramble, that's why we have the thorns aura. And he's got some good defense and life leech, 13 life after each kill. I want to be able to put on the cure on, but he's like one strength short, so he's got to level up 1 more before I actually am able to put that on him. Otherwise, he can't use his insight. That or find a new base for an insight and create it in that, maybe like a giant treasure. That's why I'm kind of keeping an eye out for that as well. So yeah, so I'm thinking of trading the sir, that the first sir I've ever had drop for a sham, and then you see that in a 3-socket wolf helmet to create the metamorphosis. So I think this one is, yeah, there we go. The 3-socket wolf helmet should be able to create metamorphosis on this, and this already has 3 to shockwave, 2 to hunger, and 1 to fissure. If we see another 3-socket with some better +2, because this will be pretty nice. Metamorphosis already comes with a lot of good stuff, but to have 3 to shockwave, 2 to hunger, and 1 to fissure, that's a cherry on top. What can I toss? Actually, dusk step. Good helmet for an early character if I end up having that. I don't think I want to create anything else in an ethereal, because I do want to. I kind of regret creating that bramble in an ethereal, so I think I'm gonna drop this one, even though it's really I might be able to trade this later too. So that's the other thing. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to trade this sir for a sham. And I'm gonna entice it by saying Sir Co or Sham. So hopefully that works. Let's see. So the only thing bad is that there's not a lot of people playing, so the odds of somebody having a sham is, I guess, kind of low. But if they are playing, they've been playing a long time. There's got to be some hardcore guys to be playing on a Friday night, late at night. So they might. You just don't know. I don't know if it's the old school memories of me playing Ocarina of Time, but I kind of wish this area had a little bit more chickens running around. So while we have that out there, because like I said, it's with this many players, we might not get a bite at all. But let's. What I like doing while I'm waiting is going off and doing some farming. Let's go back to Halls of Pain. That's the other thing. I could probably trade those 2 keys, the Terror and the Hate key, for that last key. Because offline I have like 10 of each of those. But I have 0 the key from this guy. Okay, so I think that's what's happening to the characters that come up with that light beam in their face. It's the crows blinding them. I always go south first because he's typically there. If he's not south, then a lot of the time the game makes me go everywhere else. Alright, he's not here. Oh wait a minute, he is here. I didn't think he was. Then I saw all that little area. Oh crap, 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 crap. Run. Alright, so he is there. I gotta clear this area. Alright, here we go. We got away from where all the corpses are lined up. I'm not following you over there. Oh, he almost got me. Oh, he got my merc. Alright, we got him. Still no key.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That's a spirit helmet here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Better defense on this one. We're talking about 3-socket druid helmets. Let's take that actually. Here, hawk helmet. Let me look at Great Raby. Yeah. Yeah, the Earth Spirit seems a lot better. We just blinded that.
How may I be of help?
Afternoon.
to the hunger fish. Volcano and one dish. 111. Decent. So the +2 skills are better on this one, but yeah, I joined. Alright, let's go see. Again, I said sir and a co for a sham, so hopefully they have it.
Not in town.
Anybody else can? Alright, I know what they didn't want to do. They had it. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you go, guys. In one quick succession, we ended up actually getting both. But I actually had to leave because, not the game, but I gotta leave this particular because now that that trade's been made, I don't want it to happen in like it did on the last one. Somebody else comes thinking I still have it when I already made the transaction. So let's go on single player here. And so now we have enough to create this word, and we now have two bases. So I think I'd go for the higher defense. But let's see. So metamorph this rune word. Io Cham Ball. Do I have an IO? I might have an IO now that I think about it. It's the middle one. I've never had a Sham Ruin, guys. I'm telling you, ladder is freaking awesome. You can trade back and forth. I've never had Sir Lems fall so quickly or quicker than they do in ladder. I feel like even on my last ladder, I think on this ladder, I've had a lot more luck. But then again, this season of ladder, they had the 22 days of terror, and they had all of those. That one night when they had like 6 or 8 terrorized zones, people's favorites. I think it's like 6 or 8 of your favorite terrorized zones, which included literally the cow level chaos sanctuary, which is Diablo, Baal sanctuary. You can run Baal runs, you can run Diablo runs, you can run cow runs, and they were all terrorized. So they gave you a lot of experience, a lot of jumping in level, and a lot of higher opportunity to get some of those high runes to drop. So what was it again? Io Shamfall. So Sham's gonna be the middle one. Let me just put it up here. Up here. Actually move this so I do not want to trade that. Am I away from an IO? Too hell away from an IO. Mm. Mm-mm. Drop that. I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. Let me do quickly that. Mm. Actually, not that one. This should give me a hell, I want to say. Okay, so, um, another hell, another hell, and I want to say a diamond. That should get us an IO, I want to say. There we go. I was about to trade my lung for an IO, but then I looked up inside that I had what I thought was enough. I didn't want to trade my shells because if I convert my shells into the dolls, then I'm not gonna be able to create a couple of cures that I want to in a bulwark. Okay, so it's IO, Jam Fall, and helmets. Let me just make sure. You get 5 to shapeshifting, 25 chance of crushing blow, 50 to 80 enhanced defense percent, all resistance plus 10. But the main thing is that you get a mark of wolf or a mark of the bear, and each of those um grant is a strikes grant mark of wolf for 180 seconds, so 3 minutes. And when it is progged, you get 30% bonus to attack rating and increase maximum life of 40% as the mark of wolf, mark of werebear, gives you 25% to attack speed, and physical damage received reduced by 20%. And you can actually stack those too. So change to bear, get the bear's mark, change to wolf, get the wolf's mark, and have those on you for about 3 minutes each. So that should be pretty cool. And I just want to check, make sure. Obviously, they should be available in a pelt, but I don't want to create it because it is expensive rune word and have it not be available. Let's see, metamorphosis base. So a pelt with fury. So not that, even though it has more def. I think it's gonna have to go with this one. It has shock. Doesn't have fury though. Good. I think I have any more pelt. I was gonna think too. I could, now that I have the runes, I could wait for offline, but then again, it's just an online thing, and you never know when stuff will drop or not. So I think I will create it, and I'm gonna go with the one with the better defense. But it is a wolf pelt. Fisher, British shockwave. I think we'll create in this one. Hmm. What if I request 3-socket wolf pelt? See what people bring. But what would I give? I do have 2 of the Tal mask. Maybe I can see if people would be willing to part with. There's not a lot of druid players. Let me get rid of one of my Tal mask. There we go. I'll get rid of this one. Tal rash mask or 3-socket wolf helm. Alright. If not, we're creating it. If we don't get any bites, then I think I'm just gonna create it in that one. Oh man, all these. I don't have anywhere to put them. Actually, yeah, let me put them back in there.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
If not Tal Raj, maybe somebody for the Immortal King helmet. kind of lengthy. No, I don't have, because I don't, you don't get a lot of space. I don't know if I could write for. Let's see. Let me see if that will work and see what people bring me. If they bring anything. I didn't read too much online. I read a couple of spots, and both of them kind of recommend getting a druid pelt again, just like that wolf head or what have you, and something with fury already on it. So either like a +2 or a +3. And again, that's like creating like a perfect version of that or optimal version. But if we can't get, we already have two perfectly good 3 open socket druid helmets, so we're just gonna have to pick one and see. I don't know. If he wants, I'd be willing to give him the Rush for it. I left. Didn't have one. That was a quick jump in, jump out. Yeah, if we don't get a different helmet, either by somebody bringing us one, like I said, I'd be willing to give up a Chow Rash mask for it. If it's a physical character, I'd be willing to give up the Immortal King helmet for it. Something with some decent buffs on there already. Like a +2 Fury, +2 I forgot which is the one that drains life. Let's look at it.
Good afternoon.
Those teleport. Got those. Perfect. Don't want to get stuck somewhere when I run out of. Alright. 5% faster run walk, 19 to attack. I like the faster run walk. If it would have been attached to anything else besides attack rating. I'll toss that. Go to Neatlahug. Or not Neatlahug, Pickle Skin. Vortex 4. That guy teleport out? Where'd you go? There you are. So those two guys are blind, huh? completely different direction. I'm still gonna go south because typically, like I say, it's usually south. Yep, there he is. Like I said, he's typically, you'll find him south. That's 3 out of the last 4 times. One time he was on the right. But typically, if you go south, he'll be there. If he's not there, then you might run into some issues. And typically, if I don't find him down south, no matter what my next choice is, I'll end up having to do all left, right, and north to find him.
You have no idea of the power we face.
What is that? 4 or 5 times now we've beaten him? No key, guys. It's supposed to be have like a 1 in 12 or 1 in 13 chance of dropping that key. But it sure heck feels a lot higher than that. I mean, a lot higher. Or lower than that? Let's go look at this. Socket. Oh, here we go. It's blue though. Blue, no sockets. After this countess, I think we'll go out and see if we can change the title. Maybe be more specific, like I said, maybe do Talrash Mask for 3 Druid Open Socket Mask. Alright, there we go. Let's see if this guy has anything. Hopefully he does. And like I said, I'd be happy to the rush, man. Fuck, he left already? Maybe he didn't have it. Well, back we go. Oh, I've never seen this many nests. I gotta take these down. I've literally never seen that many next to each other. Alright, it's back. We got stuff to trade. Oh, that was the one I had, dude. We give you. I would have to socket this. I would have to socket. What I have is already better. Oh, what? Just because I was actually the only way to respond, I will go ahead and. Hmm. He doesn't want to do it. No. Not even open socket, dude. I think no. It's in. At the end of the day, I mean, what I had was better, so. Alright, so we waited enough. I said, let's go ahead and create that. This one. Let's put this one back. The next trade I want to do was going to be the terror and the hate for which one is it? Which one's the other one? Is there we go. Key of Terror. The Countess drops the Key of Terror. Summoner drops the Key of Hate. That's what I have. And Needla Hawk, which we've been farming, drops the Key of Destruction. I haven't been able to get that one. That's the hardest one. So I'm gonna do Hate and Terror for Destruction. For that. Alright. I shall. I That's the expensive one. There we go. Metamorphosis. Whew. Alright. Wolf Mark strikes grant for 180 seconds. Mark of Wolf 30 bonus to attack rating, increase maximum life 40%. Oh, that's higher than I read online. 25% attack speed. Physical. And again, you can stack this. You just got to change, proc one, turn into the other one, proc the other one, and then go into whichever one you like the best and go into attack mode. And most people usually choose the werewolf. 5 to shapeshifting skills. Okay, 25 chance of crushing blow. Nice. The 3 to shockwave, hunger, and fissure. That's what I already had in the mask. And then 67 enhanced defense, 10 to strength, 10 to vitality. All resistances and cannot be frozen. That's awesome. We keep getting frozen. I don't want to try it. What am I giving up on this? 2 to shapeshifting, 2 to druid. All resistances. Man, the only thing is, I don't have any shapeshifting skills on this character. This is not a shapeshifting character yet. Would it give me any of the abilities? Let's see. Yeah, no. I still... Oh, dang. Look at this. So maybe if we would have gotten a Fury... If we need to get up down to here on the helmet, that would have been that. The plus the skills. Again, this is not a... But it is good to know that I could just get Shockwave, not by really even putting any points into it. So the bulk of my points are gonna go here. Fury. Feral Rage. Deal increasing amounts of life from your enemies. I think I would still want to put some points here. Actually, maybe not even here. I'll put 1 point here just to get to here. That way I get some in the Heart of Wolverine for the additional damage. But put it all in additional damage. We have this guy out. Maybe do points down here just to get to the wolf, but just a single one in each of those. But at least we have it now. This is more for either if I respect this character or if I end up respecting my fire druid, which I'm thinking I might do. Might end up doing the fire druid into. I did not know we were gonna be able to get a metamorphosis, guys. Insane. And we got that Sir Ruin to drop yesterday. And I was thinking about it today. I was at work and I was thinking like, what if I ask for Sham Ruin? Because like I was looking at Metamorphosis and I was like, the only hard to get, and it's really hard to get, uh, Sham. I've never had it fall. It's probably like one of the top. I think it's Sod and Sham are at the top hardest to get, but not a lot. You can't build a lot with either one of those. But a Sir Ruin is literally needed by everybody because everybody wants to get a Bramble or a Bramble armor. I think there's a couple other really top-notch Ruin words that people go for, so I knew I'd be able to trade for it. But yeah, I would like to get this on my either I'm gonna have to restat this character or or another or my fire druid. I'm thinking my fire druid because the more I think about it, this druid is more of a caster with the Artboke, with the hurricane and everything like that, while the tree itself, my fire druid already has to go down this way and fill out all this. These two go with Feral Claws. So you have to max these two out to get all the way down to Armageddon. Now, I would probably just put a point into each of this. I don't know if I'd max out Cyclone Armor, but just put a point into it. Max out Lycanthropy, max out Werewolf, and then max out this one. And like I said, the only thing I would do is put some points into Heart of Wolverine and then not really summon much. The other thing too is I could still summon my Grizzly with my Beast because the Beast has the ability to summon it. I want to say a level 10 Grizzly without me putting points into this. Where do I put this? Oh, here we go. There we go, guys. We got a Metamorphosis. This will be some good fun. Either restatting this character or going in with the on ladder fire druid. So whenever ladder ends, this is the other character that I might be able to use it on. This is what I'm talking about. So in order to get the best damage for Armageddon, I need to put points into these two anyways. Now, I don't put much points into this. I think I just put one into each. This one, I don't know what I did. I think I could get rid of that. So I'll take away that point, put it back in here somewhere. Shape shifting. Definitely get this as high as possible. Max life. Yeah. Hit these two up here and then 1 point. Or maybe a few points into Feral because this one actually gets you the life steal. 1 point here because I don't really need Rabies. This is just to get down here and get the Fury. But you could put a point into the Fire. Actually, I might even put a point here because I do need the mark of the Werebear. So turn into a Werebear, get a couple hits in, get the mark, and then switch back to Werewolf and use Feral Rage. Use Feral Rage, Fury, and Fire Claws, just depending on which one does more damage. A lot of people use Fury just because there's a bunch of hits and you're running the helmet gives you the crushing blow. So yeah, so here I have my beast. Gives me level 9 fanaticism, which is the reason I want to keep that on. It does give me crushing blow, 20% crushing blow, 25% open wounds, to strength, energy. Oh, you go level 13 summon grizzly. Hmm. I have to think about the weapon. I like my beast, but in order to do more damage as a werebear, I might, as a werewolf, I might actually have to get a different weapon than this. And maybe in the future do a beast in a blade. And that way it would be able to be carried by a barbarian merc. The one thing that sucks, the barbarian merc can carry maces, axes, and I mean, not the merc. The character can carry maces, blades, and axes when you play it. When you have it as a merc, it's just blades. It's dumb. Um, but yeah, I think that's probably gonna be what I'm gonna end up having to do. I'm thinking I will. Let's see if I can do a combination of fire. Combine it with the fire claws, go down to fury, put points in that. And I don't think I'm gonna go down to shockwave and maul, but I think I will put 1 point here, a lot of points there, a lot of points there, 2 points here, a lot of points there. Maybe one there, depending on how much I have. I think I'm gonna put maybe 1 point here, just so I can have the additional defense from the elements. And go down to Heart of Wolverine. So everything just more stacked on physical damage. And again, when you turned into the werewolf, you have additional life. So I don't think I'll need Oak Sage. I think I'll concentrate more on just the physical output. And then in werewolf form, you're still able to cast Armageddon, so that'll give you a little bit of backup. Because we won't have a lot of the summons to rely on. Again, that's when the latter season ends. That's also like while I'm here, since you guys. So I have the Ohm, I have an Iced, and in ladder I have a Mal, and those are the main hard ones in order to create a CTA. But I need a level 5 open socket blade or axe. Yeah, I don't think I have one. I might have a 5 socket blade, but I might have to end up on jamming it to get those open sockets back. I think I created a silence or something like that. Griffith for 2x. Back to free jaw for you. Free jaw for you. Ow. More people show up for a free jaw. I'll take a free jaw. Is he just giving them away? I'm like, hey, I'll have one, dude. Me too. It's gonna be a free job. Maybe we're both just giving here. Who's giving away the free job, man? Bunch of us, I guess. It's not that guy, not that guy.
Thanks.
Pandemonium for. Are you getting murdered? Alright, no, we did. Dang, he almost killed me. system. Everybody's like, what free jaw rune? Big lie. No one giving out free jaw runes. We didn't even really gain much what do you call it? Experience from the battle. 4, 6, 4, too low. Pull for 2 lamb. Give me a free lamb, please. Let's go back to the ladder here. Oh, even smaller. Green for red and Daryl. Let's see if somebody will bite on the E. H and E. For section. Yes, I'd be willing to do. Turn 8 for a destruction key. Now all we have is the right for our ETA, our Call of Duty, our Call of Arms, Call to Arms, to get off ladder.
Greetings.
Not in town. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. And I can suck at this. Might actually be good. Oh, it's ethereal. Damaged our conflict. Still haven't had a one decent drop from the cows. Have we? I don't think we've killed the Cow King yet, so. Alpha. There's the Cow King. Nothing. It's a big pack right here. If this pack doesn't drop anything, I think anything will. That was the biggest cow, I don't know what you call it, a cow herd. And nothing, they didn't drop anything. No armor, no face blades, no ruins, nothing. one more decent herd. Fury Visor. Barbarian. It's probably like the weakest cow farm I've ever done. Like they're literally dropping no armors, no ruins, no uniques, no face blades, nothing. I think that's the one, exact one I picked up at the beginning. Champion, let's see what happens. Nada. That's pretty much it.
Not in town.
Getting to the halfway mark at least on our leveling. Like I said, if we can get our merc to the next level, I can put on the cure helmet.
Good to see you.
Multi-life. No.
Good to see you.
Alright. So we got nothing from the cows. I don't think there's many people playing online now, so do a bit of a game early in the morning. See, Typically, there's more players on here. Misfit, Mage Fist, free pool. I already have a Mage Fist, and I did trade my Mage Fist for Tranquil gloves, which I've never gotten. So, yeah, and my Necro will have a nice little gift set once ladder is over. 35 rush, please. No, I think there's not many players non-ladder either. Yeah, about the same. It is true. The perk of the night is half vendor prices. Should I try for a ring or a necklace? How much money do I got? Half a mil, a mil, a mil, a little over half a mil. Let me at least try 2 or 3 times. Let's see here.
Good day.
Oh man, I wasted a push. Let's see. Yeah, 31 instead. Oh, nice. That is 60. +2 to summoning skills, druid. Two to summoning skills. Um, Amulet of the Jackal. Awesome name. Fuck you though. Amulet of Guardian. That's pretty much the best I've gotten. Good skills. I already have. Looking for like a +2 with additional benefits. Hmm. And there. A ring. +1 to paladin skills. 5 to strength, 5 to energy, all resistance +5. That's decent enough. I'd keep that. One to defensive auras. Let's grab half of my other stash. I never gamble on that because it just feels like same as going into battle and killing big herds, and it's literally like each one of the enemies has a chance of getting something cool to drop. I want the entire stash. They're going the other way. Do they do the other way? Mm. I only wanted to take half, but I'm not gonna gamble at all. Plus 10 all resistance. Come on, magic coin. Pretty good, but I would like a plus the skills there. It's dangerous. Almost sold this. I like this one. This one's my favorite. 10 to all attributes, 10 to all resistances, 10 to defense, 10% enhanced defense. Pretty good. The traps. To the lightning skip. 18 to life, 19 to. Actually, that's not bad. Or if I was doing a lightning sorceress with the life and 19 to all resistances, that'd be a really good one if it had just been 2 to all skills or 2 to all elemental. Let's see. One to Amazon skill. One to defensive auras. Defensive. Again, this is good Plus a 1/2 skill. All resistance 14, 29 to life, and 1 or 2 to all skills. That would be awesome. Two to combat skills, paladin. Alright, combat skills. Getting somewhat better. 2 damage. Still 2 more. Oh. Plus 2 to shapeshifting skills. Again, that would be good with some additional stuff. One to necromancer. Yeah, not much of anything really. All of that I pretty much already have. Necromancer skills. Leave that one. Amazon. Let's go. Shape shifting. Paladin. Pretty good. The sorceress actually is pretty good. Paladin's pretty good. Shape shifting. I'll keep that. I'll keep those. That's enough gambling. I think you can re-roll this, and especially since they were from the merchant, they might. Especially this one. This one might roll something better. But you need a couple gems. I think 3 perfect gems. That's it for tonight, guys. I think we'll leave it there. We did some good gambling. We were able to exchange the Sir Ruin for a Cham and a Fall in order to create our Mosaic online. So now we should be able to now we have Metamorphosis. We have Io Sham Fall in an Alpha Helmet, and now we should be able to craft a character. I don't know if I want to turn this Wind Druid into a physical damage character. I'd rather think turn my Fire Druid into a physical damage, because I just don't have the items. Actually, I might. You have Laying of Hands for the faster attack speed, 350 to demons. Yeah, I mean, so we have that. I did give away my War Travelers, but we might. Maybe we can trade for some Gore Riders. I don't know what I'd be able to have to trade though. All I have is a Lum. I don't think anybody's gonna trade me Gore Riders for a Lum. The only thing I could think of, if there's a druid who doesn't care about physical attacks, or who doesn't care about having gore riders, maybe I can trade this Cerberus Bite for a pair of gore riders, because I do have the Cerberus Bite offline. So if I already have one, if maybe I can trade this one for a better for the gore riders. That way I can maybe turn this character into more of a physical damage. But then again, we would also need to. I just got my Heart of the Oak for casting, and I think I would need to turn it into something else. I think a lot of people use Grief, and we might have to start trading to hit Grief. So, for physical damage character. Kind of like where we have this character at right now, so I don't know. I mean, we went from trading for Viper Magi and using the Viper Magi, which is a great freaking armor set that I never had fall offline or off ladder. And when I was able to trade for it, I was like, what? Look at this. 1-2 all skills, 30 faster cast rate, 120 enhanced defense, almost 300 defense on top, and all resistances 24. Huge. Now I'm running Fortitude with 1400 defense, and then the chilling armor proc, 20% to cast. So 5 chilling armor, 1 struck. So a 1 in 5 chance. For 3 minutes. And this one gives me faster cast rate too. It's kind of built for a caster. Great defenses. Yeah, I think if we want to do more of a physical damage, we might have to do, I think maybe a Chains of Honor and a Grief. But we'll see. If not, I'll wait till the end of the season and maybe use the Metamorphosis on our Fire Druid, who is closer to physical damage. I'd like to see what this combined with the fire and the werewolf note summons, maybe just the Heart of the Wolverine, because I want to create more damage. Heart of Wolverine with Fury attacks, and also, is it Feral Rage that life leeches? So we'll see. At least that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you as always for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.